Got this glass jar from a thrift store for like 10 cents, 20 cents. Gave a good clean out. Glass is good. It's inert. Doesn't store anything in it. People ask me, what water do I drink? Right now, I've got a reverse osmosis filter, $300 or $400 on the house we're staying at. Boom, reverse osmosis water. Loving it. Someone said, don't you drink tap water? I'm surprised you drink filtered water. I thought you just drink straight from the tap. I drink straight from the tap, but via a filter, reverse osmosis filter. I'll drink any water to avoid dehydration, but it has been quite a while since I've had to drink straight tap water. It's been a while. I'll drink whatever it takes, whatever water it takes to stay hydrated. Dehydration thrashes your immune system, thrashes you out. Never skip drinking water, ever. So I drink the best water in the moment, but I'll drink any water to avoid dehydration. I'll drink mud water to stay hydrated. Not that I've ever had to yet, but the last time I was thirsty was December 2006, I'm pretty sure it was. December 2006, cycling across Australia, and I did a 220 kilometre day, and it was 42 Celsius, so I'm not sure, it's like 110 or something Fahrenheit. It was a hot day. It was a hot day, and I started getting a bit thirsty. And midday outback, summer sun, as hot as you get in Australia. And I almost got dehydrated that day. You don't want to get dehydrated ever. It just thrashes you out. Getting to the subject of juice fasting. A lot of people do juice fasting, and they're going, hey, I'm just getting fat afterwards. You know what I mean? I'm getting so fat after doing juice fasting. It's like, well, what are you eating now? What are you eating after the juice fast? Because most people do juice fasting because they're eating some dodgy shit. Some stodgy stuff. I remember people say, "What are you are you into health, Harley? Why don't you do juice fasting?" It's like, I'm not eating junk that makes me want to stop eating food altogether. When you're eating clean, you don't want to miss out on food. When you're eating a lot of heavy stuff, like I remember when I was doing a bit more nuts and stuff and a bit more durian in 2007, I was just like, I gotta do a fast, I gotta purify and shit. And it's like, I just had to cut back my fat intake, man. I was eating way too much fat. So I went out and went to this waterfall, and I was like, I'm gonna do a fast, long fast, And it lasted like 2 days. I was just hungry the whole time, and I'm like thinking, hang on, I'm just eating too much fat. That's why I feel like not eating. So I went back, cut the fat down. Magically didn't feel like skipping meals anymore. That brings me to another subject. People say, why do you think Dan always does all these fasts and juice cleanses? Because he's eating too much fat. He's eating way too much. When you eat that much fat, man, you're going to feel heavy and stodgy. I mean, it's everyone, when Dan's still, he's still a noob, but he's still doing the same mistakes, like, eating too much fat and I feel sick, I've got to do a juice cleanse, purifier. We all go for that path, so there's no, it's understandable. It doesn't make anyone a bad person. It's a bit like when you buy a crank on a bike, comes with a little information tag, little warning thing, but when you start eating healthy, you don't really get warnings, do you? No one really tells you warnings. Everyone wants to sell you something, but hey, you know me, I don't have nothing to sell. I just want to tell you stuff to make your health life, easy, so you can do it the rest of your life. The reason why people get so heavy after juice feasting and stuff, like Angela Stokes is a classic one, she's always doing juice feasts, and you wonder, what is she eating to be getting fat again? If you see her, she doesn't really post much, but you see her, she's putting on a lot of weight, and just because you're overweight doesn't make you a bad person. But if you're into the health, if you're a health promoter, it's only fair that people critique you and go, well, how come they're putting on so much weight? It's only fair. Because people are eating some less than the best things. Now, you got to learn to eat healthy. You can't do a fast and lose the weight and think it's just going to stay off. You're going to be binging hard, man, after that juice fast. Because you're just so ravenous. Your body's going, great. We just had a starvation. We were dropped on a deserted island with not enough food. Let's pack it back in. So, which is fine if you're eating a clean, healthy diet like we promote, but most people ain't, and that's why they're into these quick fix, fad, cleanse things, because they're loading up on the, Reese's butternut cups and all that stuff, and they just, getting stodged up, getting fatted out. So you're always going to be looking for quick fix, fad things when you're doing that, aren't you? You're always going to be looking for that, because that's just the nature of the beast. That's what humans do. We're like, I don't want to like eat healthy. I just want to do some radical cleanse for 7 days or 30 days, and then I want to go back to my bad habits. And I want to, I can be dedicated for 30 days, and that's going to keep me going for the rest of the year, isn't it, Harley? Like, isn't it? It's like, nah, man, it doesn't work that way. It's not like building a brick wall where you can just stack up the bricks and it's done. You can't just like do a 30-day intensive whatever and think, oh, now it's all done. It doesn't work that way. The body doesn't work that way. It's a living organism. Everyday fundamentals, everyday disciplines. Every discipline is met with multiple reward. It's everyday stuff you do that adds up. That's why you see guys like Joe Cross and the fat, sick, nearly dead guys, they just put the weight back on. And that's why you see guys like us who are doing the healthy diet for a decade plus are always going to be slim, because we're not doing this binge purge cycle. That's what a juice fast is. It's a binge purge cycle. It treats the symptom of bad eating. It doesn't address the cause. All the people out there promoting juice fasting and stuff don't really talk about what's the best diet to eat after, before, during, etc. They rarely talk about caloric importance. They say, you want to be a liquidarian or a breatharian or live on love or prana or just some bullshit, and then they just pump you full of supplement sales. Because you're so under carb, you're like, fuck, man, I feel like I'm about to pass out. Maybe I need more probiotics or fucking Shigelat or Monarch's fucking B-Wing Ormus powder or whatever. And you just get suckered in, man. That's the marketing model of the raw food world. That's just how it is. So be warned, beware, save your money, and don't give out your Visa card details. Always ask, when you're looking at someone for information, ask them, what are they trying to sell me? And that's all you have to ask to see where someone's intention is. What are they trying to sell me? What is durianrider trying to sell me? What is such and such trying to sell me? Ask that question. Ask that question. And, so why do you want to do a juice fast, do a juice feast? To lose weight? It's the fucking worst thing to do for weight loss, because you're starving your body. You're starving your body. And your body's going to rebound. It's going to go, give me more calories. So that's fine if you're eating like 30 bananas a day. Look at that, 75 pounds of bananas back there. That's probably fine if you're doing that. But even then, I wouldn't recommend it, because it's going to slow your metabolism down. It's going to put you into overtraining symptoms. More stress, more apathy, listlessness. You don't need to starve to get good health. You need to eliminate the foods, the animal products, the excess nuts and seeds, the heavy shit in your diet that's making you want to feel like, oh my god, I just had a cashew butter brick. Cut that stuff out of your diet. Handful of nuts a week maximum. I've had maybe 5 avocados this year. Just keep your fat intake low. Go easy on the durian, says durianrider. That's a big one. Durian's seasonal for a reason. Mother Nature's trying to say, hey, it's seasonal for a reason. Have a bit for a few months of the year, and then the rest of the year you're back to normal. Nuts are seasonal. Try and eat fresh nuts in nature. They taste pretty bland. Avocado is seasonal. Sits in the tree for 12 months before it's ready. And then even in it's camouflage with no fragrance. So it's a bit like a emergency blanket. You're walking through the forest, you're starving, the avocado's there, and then it slows you down so you don't burn up more energy. So you just sort of fat it out in the forest, and you don't utilize any more energy. You just get fatted out and don't do nothing, because you can't do nothing when you're fatted out. All you can do when you're fatted out is eat more fat, and then you're just like, oh my god, I gotta do a juice fast. Get rid of all this fat and stodge and all this thick fatty blood I've had. So yes, you can eat too many avocados. Yes, too much durian isn't the best thing ever. From the durianrider himself. Focus on the sugars, focus on the fruits, focus on the carbohydrates, focus on the early nights, focus on the good water, focus on fitness, focus on getting rid of the caffeine and crack out of your diet, focus on not getting sucked into the raw food world marketing schemes of supplements, latest supplement, here it is from China, $2 a kilo, sold you for $100 a kilo. Get out of that. Never do juice feasting or water fasting for weight loss. If you have a medical condition, then why not just do the 80-10-10 lifestyle? Why not just do that for the rest of your life? It's just something sustainable, a McDougall program, or a combination of. Why not do that for the rest of your life? Why want to do a quick fix fad cleanse that ain't going to work in the long term, as is evidenced all the time? I've seen people overcome cancer and stuff, and then just go back to their shitty old diet. Cancer comes back, they check off the planet. Or people have, do a cleanse, lose some weight, and then you see them a few months later, and they're fatter than they were before. I'd say 99.9%, but I'd say, How many people do I know? The only people I know who've lost weight from water fasting and juice, they haven't lost weight from that anyway. Because my definition of weight loss is something sustainable. It's a bit like me stealing a Porsche and say, I drive a Porsche now. Well, it's not really sustainable until I get caught, is it? If you starve yourself to get the weight off, you might lose a bit of weight, but it's going to come back on because you haven't changed your eating habits. You haven't changed your lifestyle. So I know people who've done water fast and haven't really changed much, but they're already eating clean to start with, or semi-clean, and they're already into fitness, so didn't really change much. And they're more just about curiosity. How was water fast going to affect me? Wasn't really weight loss motivated because they're already lean before they did the fast. So you just most people who fast and do stuff like that are gonna just rebound massively and find it very hard to lose the weight long term because they're going to be so hungry, they're going to be so ravenous, they're going to be eating lots of crap. They're not going to be proud of that. They're not going to tell anyone. They're going to keep it private. And then people are going, oh wow, they're doing the fruit thing. Oh, they're still chubby. It's like, well, there's more going on behind the scenes. It doesn't make anyone bad people. We lie because we're afraid of people knowing that we're not perfect. So I'm going to do some more videos about that one. That's some good content coming up with the secret eaters and stuff like that, the Channel 4 program. Don't juice fast, man. Just eat healthy, live healthy, get the early nights, get into fitness. Drink juice. I drink juice. It's good. But avoid drinking too much juice because you won't get enough calories from it. You'll be hungry. You're going, wow, this juice thing's pretty good. I feel like I'm on speed because I've got so much adrenaline in my system because my body's like, where's the food? Where's the food? Where's the food? And that's why you're feeling a bit buzzed because your adrenaline's up and you're just like, I'm going to get some food, man. Where is it? Where is it? Be warned about that stuff because it's, vitality from starvation leads to enervation. You want to have vitality because you've got enough glycogen in your system, not because you're running on, your body is on redline glycogen. It's just like shaking out. It's going to quick, get me some food now. We're on redline glycogen, almost about to hit ketosis, starvation nation. You want to avoid that. Rewind the video, watch it again if it didn't make sense to you. Never, ever juice fast, juice feast, water fast for weight loss. It's the worst thing you can do. Metabolic damage, bad habits coming up, ravenous hunger, binging on shit. Happens all the time. I see it.